Super Mario is one of the most recognizable characters from the world of video games. Mario made his debut in Donkey Kong in 1981 and has since appeared in over 200 projects. 1. His name wasn't always Mario. When Mario debuted in Donkey Kong, his name was Jumpman. Only when the game became popular did Nintendo decide to give the hero a simpler name and called him Mario, too. Mario doesn't have a last name. Some fans attribute Mario's original name, Jumpman, as his last name. Others believe that Mario is his last name. However, the hero does not have a surname, only a first name. This was confirmed by the character's creator, Shigeru Miyamoto. 3. He has this appearance due to graphical limitations. Mario has an iconic costume that is recognized by fans around the world. However, initially this look was created only due to graphical limitations. The artists made a blue jumpsuit and red sleeves to help players differentiate between arm and leg movements. The mustache was added to keep the facial features clear, and his hat was added only so as not to animate his hair. 4. Mario was a villain. After his debut in Donkey Kong, the developers decided to try on Mario as a villain by placing him in the Donkey Kong Jr. game. In the game, Mario grabbed Donkey Kong and put him in a cage, and Donkey Kong's son had to go to save his father. 5. Mario was named after a real estate developer in Washington. Yes, indeed. In 1981, Nintendo leased a warehouse in Tukwila, Washington to use as its American headquarters. According to Nuclear Power Reactor, a man named Mario Segale impressed his Nintendo tenants when he burst into their offices demanding late rent. Even Segale's clothing style and height seem to have influenced Mario's designs over the years. As gaming historian Benj Edwards noted in 2010, a close associate of Seagulls confirmed that he was not very tall and wore suspenders rather than overalls. Segale passed away in 2018 but left a lasting impression on Nintendo, embodied in the gaming company's mascot. 6. Mario completed 12 professions. Over his 35 years, Mario has played several different roles. He actually started out as a carpenter in the original Donkey Kong game before being put into his iconic role as a plumber. Of course, we've also seen him dispensing pills as a doctor, donning a construction worker's hat in Super Mario Maker 2, and we've also seen him play sports. Here are his activities today. A carpenter, plumber, doctor, racer, martial artist, baseball player, football player, basketball player, professional golfer, tennis player, builder, Olympic athlete. 7. Mario holds several Guinness World Records. It's no surprise that 35 years later, Mario has set or even broken some records. Here are some of his most famous. Mario's voice. Charles Martinet holds the record for most video games being voiced by the same character. As terrible as it was, the Super Mario Bros. Movie was the first ever film based on a video game. Mario holds the record for being the most prolific video game character. He also holds the record for completing a video game character. Mario's last big record is the best-selling video game series of all time. 8. Mario doesn't have a last name. Many people have speculated about Mario and Luigi's last names over the years. However, Nintendo officially states that the brothers do not have it. 9. The fastest speedrun in Super Mario Bros. Belongs to a gamer with the nickname Nifsky. He managed to complete the game in a record for minutes 54.798 seconds. 10. The idea for Sonic the Hedgehog by Sonic Team came to its creator while playing Super Mario, when he was trying to complete the first level as quickly as possible. In 2000, Nintendo was sued because the elongated joystick of the Mario Party minigame injured children's hands. During the lawsuit, the company agreed to spend $80 million on protective gloves for players. 11. Before the release of the Super Nintendo, Mario was wearing a blue shirt and red overalls. And after, in all releases, Mario's clothes changed colors. Now the shirt was red and the overalls were blue. 12. The game soundtrack, also known as the ground theme, is one of the most recognizable tunes in the history of computer games. This simple theme, written by Koji Kondo, remained on the ringtone charts for 125 weeks. A sociological survey of children in the early 90s in the United States showed that Mario was more recognizable to them than Mickey Mouse 13. The wax figure of Mario is on display at the famous Hollywood Museum, not to be confused with the equally famous Madame Tussauds exhibition. This is the first video game character to receive this honor, much to the delight of fans.